Hello and welcome to my world of crochet. My name is Dina and today we're here with the Decrease My Stash series, and we're going to see if I managed to decrease my stash in September 2025. Spoiler alert, I did have some yarn hauls, so I might have increased my stash. Let's go through it. On September 4th, I used up one full cake of a Hobby Azalea, 52% cotton, 48% acrylic. This is a 200 gram cake, which is 7 ounces or 800 meters to 874 yards. This yarn is made in India and designed by Hobby in Denmark. It is the colorway 6, and I believe that's named a Royal Command. So one down. September 6th, I finished up this skein of Vibra Lena yarns. It is a 50 gram donut ball, so 1.75 ounces to 80 meters, about 86, 87 yards. It is 70% acrylic, 30% wool. Absolutely gorgeous variegated yarns, made in Turkey. This yarn particularly recommends 6 to 6.5 millimeter needles. One more skein, gone. While I was in Denmark, I used up these 2 skeins of Hobby's Friends Cotton 88. These yarns are 50 gram skeins each, so 1.75 ounces or equaling 75 meters or about 82 yards. These 2 skeins, yeah, as said, I finished them up there, and the first skein I finished up on the 9th of September, which is this one, and that is the skein with the colorway 65 and named Grape. And then on the 10th of September, the following day, I finished up this skein, which is skein colorway 61, and that is the colorway Thistle. 21st of September, I used up one skein here of the Vibra Lena yarn. It is a 50 gram donut variegated yarn, roving style. It's 30% wool, 70% acrylic, 50 grams of 1.75 ounces or 80 meters to about 87 yards. So one more skein, complete. 25th of September, I used up one skein of the Linda Hobbies, a cotton 88. It's a 50 gram skein, so 1.75 ounces to 80 meters of yarn or about 87 yards. 100% cotton, nothing fancy, recommending crochet hook of 4 to 4.5. And it was the dye lot 40, which is named a Soul, so a lovely, good yellow. Yeah, not an awful lot of skeins complete, but I did manage to use up some partial skeins. So obviously, eventually, if I start using those skeins, that will go quicker in the all yarn consumption. But let's go through the whole overview as if I decreased or increased my stash here in 2025 in September. So for the month of September here, the summary as following. I used up 6 skeins, balls, cakes or hanks. Those equal a total of 450 grams or 15.87 ounces. The length of these were 1,190 meters or 1,301 yards. Yeah, that was the decrease or the used skeins, but here I did also obtain some, and I had 2 yarn hauls in September, as you know, and those yarn hauls netted me a total of the fact that I obtained 38 skeins, hanks, balls, cakes. It equaled 1,970 grams or 96.49 ounces, which lengthwise equaled 3,185 meters or in yards, 3,483 yards. Yeah, it's easy math. You can see already here that I unfortunately did increase my stash in September, so I need to make a bit of an effort in October, I guess. So the stash difference here says In September, my stash totally increased by 32 skeins ball hanks cakes of a yarn. It increased by 1,520 grams, which is about the same as 53.62 ounces. It also increased by 1,995 meters, which is the same as 2,182 yards. Yep, a bit of a slight increase there, more than what should have been. But the thing is, I needed some yarns for some of the projects I was working on, and I feel it's such a waste making a yarn haul if I don't get the free shipping. So I did buy enough yarns to actually obtain this free shipping. I do have plans for all of the yarns I purchased, so that's positive. And I better make a bit of an effort to actually shop my stash for the remainder of the year. I've made myself one promise, which is I'm only allowed to buy yarn for the rest of the year once, maybe twice, but, and that would be maybe if there's a really nice Black Friday offer, but only I can treat myself that as a present if I get my contract at work extended. So if my working contract gets extended by another period. So, and if not, no yarns may be bought for the rest of the year. So that is kind of my hope. Let's see if I can keep that, unless I have a really other good reason for not doing so. But yeah, I'm pretty motivated to get a dent done in October. So far, I really need to make a good solid effort to actually decrease my stash for the year of 2025. Do you think I can make it? Can I make it? Can I actually decrease my overall stash in 2025? Feel free to comment and give you my thoughts in the description box down below. And from here on out, I'm going to say take care and happy crafting. Until see you again. Bye.